Welcome to the Juggling Mind and Money podcast with Steve Rowe and Jessica Schlupp-Taylor. Steve Rowe is the founder of Lucent Financial Planning and an award-winning independent financial planner. He helps you to use your money and have a great life. Jess Schlupp-Taylor is a psychologist supporting people through change, challenges, and forks in the road of life. Together, they will help unblock the sludge in your mind, stopping you from achieving financial and psychological happiness.
Hello and welcome to episode 29 of Juggling Mind and Money. And I'm Steve, founder of Lucent Financial Planning and Chartered Financial Planner. And this is Jess, our resident psychologist who helps our clients to obtain and maintain a healthy head. Jess, do some talking, Jess.
'Cause we have kept on singing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have been having a lovely time having a little sing-song, haven't we?
That's because we were trying to work out if the audio deck worked.
Yeah, and to test it out. But also because Happy New Year!
Yay!
Because amazingly, we're not hungover, even though it's very early on New Year's Day.
I'm not a big drinker.
No. New Year's Day 2025. No.
2026. Oh,
2026.
Steve, the bells have rung. It is 2026.
Now, importantly, my New Year's resolution, and if you have one, we have to let us know in a moment,
Okay.
but my New Year's resolution is to not get the year wrong, going all the way into like March or April, sometimes June, like I normally do. Do you think I can achieve that?
I think most of it's automated. So, is it most of it automated now? I think so. I think you might be able... No, I don't think you can.
No, but when you're talking about it or writing it down, you have to write a date and you write.
Yeah, although we don't need to do checkbooks anymore. That's when I always used to make mistakes, when you filled in checks.
What, signing them?
Like, not sign it, the signature. The date.
Yeah, so we'll go straight into it. We're going to talk about New Year's resolutions today.
Diagnose Steve. There's obviously something wrong with him. Jess delves into what it could be.
Jess, I am so excited because there's all these things that have been bothering me for the best part of 11 months and 2 weeks.
Yes.
But now is the time. Now's the time I think I'm going to do them. I'm going to go to the gym and get shredded. I will turn from this 18-stone blob in front of you into something like a washboard or something.
Right, let's not use negative language about ourselves. You're not an 18-stone blob. And even if you were an 18-stone blob, don't say it in derogatory terms.
I'm quite happy with it. Anyway, I'm going to do that. I'm going to start being really good with my money. I'm going to start saving regularly because there's lots of things I want to do in the future.
Yeah.
I want to pay down some credit cards because they've all got to run up, haven't they, over Christmas? I do lots of things like that. What else? I'm going to learn to play paddle.
Oh, okay.
The game Sweeping the Nation. I want to get really good at it.
And learn Portuguese as well. Learning a language was on your New Year's resolution list, wasn't it?
Exactly. I've got over 37 days in a row
Whoa.
on Duolingo.
Oh, that's pretty good.
We are accepting sponsors, Duolingo.
I'm on 465.
Are you?
If not 485 on Duolingo. Although I do
Really?
the
What language?
bare minimum every day. German. Ich spreche ein kleines bisschen Deutsch.
Isn't your father German or something?
No, mein Mutter ist Deutsch.
Right. Did she not teach you then?
She tried.
Yeah.
I wasn't very good at learning, as proved by I've done Duolingo for 485 days and still can't speak it. I can understand it. I can watch a film and I understand what they say, but I can't get my brain to take it out of my head and out of my mouth. I find that very difficult. But when somebody else is speaking it, then I'll know that they'll be saying, my washing machine's broken, I'm having a really tough day.
Okay, and that brings me on to my last New Year's resolution, Jess.
Oh, what's that?
Which was that we would be much tighter on our podcast recording.
Stick to the script. Stick to the
Stick
script.
to the scripts where you was going to diagnose me. But yes, what would you diagnose me with?
I think it sounds like you're about to experience New Year's Eve burnout.
Oh, New Year's resolution
Or New Year's
burnout.
Day burnout.
Well, not that quick. I'm going to go to the gym
Well,
later.
Well, I did say
least
you're
once.
going to experience.
Why have you no faith in me?
I have absolute faith in lots and lots of things, but I also have faith in statistics and lots of proof that over the years that have been established. And it says that if you aim too much, too high, and it's not realistic, the likelihood is that those lovely resolutions, with all the good intentions, will come crumbling down around you.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So here we are, a psychologist talking about statistics and a financial planner just wanting to talk about how excited and I am about my gym work. I just want to tense. But it is not working well.
You need to log on to YouTube and watch the video because Steve's workout tense face then was quite amusing.
It's not very good, but I am available at, where do I go to the gym these days?
Where do you go?
Bannatyne's in Widney Manor.
Oh, do you?
That's right.
I think I'm going to join Virgin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
So
only because it's closest.
If you want to see me looking tense, go there. Or the office. Or anywhere, really.
Looking tense.
Yeah.
Look tense everywhere. Especially when you're camping.
Intense. I was going to do that joke, but you were there.
I beat you to it.
So, because I've been listening to The Rest is History a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's a great podcast.
And you also like history a lot, don't you?
I do a little bit. So, I've done a bit. Why do we have New Year's resolutions, Jess? Well, they've a long story dating back to ancient civilizations. The Babylonians, when they had disco act in the 70s.
When did even years come into play?
I don't know.
You know, as in the modern calendar. When did that come into play?
I don't know.
Well, it must have been Babylonians if there's such thing as New Year's resolutions. Fact check. Fact check.
Well, the Babylonians...
Perhaps their year. They might not have been our modern day calendar.
4,000 years ago, they made promises to their gods at the start of each year to return borrowed objects and pay their debts.
How did they borrow objects from gods? Or do you mean just
Wasn't
borrow
that
between
one of the,
themselves?
like the library, the Great Library of Babylon? You know, and they always had books overdue, didn't they? So,
I should think so.
And the fines were actually quite harsh. And rightly so, because you had to write that stuff out. Weren't they the ones with cuneiform in clay tablets? It took a long time. So, if you didn't take them back,
Okay.
other people couldn't learn. Similarly, the ancient Romans began each year by making promises to the god Janus, after whom January is named. Janus, you know, he had two faces, one looking forward into the new year and one looking back.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it?
Hmm.
But not that much interesting. These traditions have evolved over time, and today people around the world, not just in this podcast room,
And not just in this country.
no, make resolutions to improve their lives in the coming year.
Which I think is a nice tradition.
It is lovely.
We just have to go into it cleverly.
What, knowing they're going to fail?
No.
No.
Doing things properly so that we don't fail.
Yeah.
Every step is succession. Yes.
The idea of self-improvement and setting goals for personal growth is why we have New Year's resolutions.
I like it.
So we all want to get a bit better, don't we?
Yes.
You know, whether it's feeling better, looking better, sounding better. You might notice, ladies and gentlemen, I sound a bit more manly today. Have you noticed that?
No.
Less squeaky.
Why?
I don't know.
You've been hitting the testosterone.
Christmas, innit?
Christmas.
All those liqueurs.
All those liqueurs.
Uh-huh.
I think I've got quite a good deep voice.
You have his accent, but it shows mine up. So, New Year's resolutions.
New Year's
Statistics,
resolutions.
Lady.
Yes.
How many of them last?
Honestly, not as many as we'd like. Usually people fall off, whether it be the gym bandwagon or the smoking bandwagon or the diet bandwagon, usually within 6 to 8 weeks. A good 80% have dropped off by that stage, if not more. So all those people that are thinking about joining the gym and they think, oh, that monthly rolling rate is much higher than the annual rate if I signed up for a 12-month contract, do understand that in 8 weeks' time, you might never, ever go to the gym again. Then you're going to pay another 10 months not going.
Well, what you're saying there, you're not saying just don't bother.
I'm not saying don't bother. I'm saying do it for 8 weeks on a rolling contract. And then if you're still keen after that, then sign up for your 12-month one. But if you hit 8 weeks and you've gone from going 3 times a week and you've dropped down to once every month, possibly save yourself some pennies and instead go and find a different exercise that you love doing, whether that be salsa dancing or rock climbing or a rugby club or whatever it is, but perhaps the gym isn't the place for you.
So those are all good things, aren't they? Because you're doing those with other people, whereas on the gym, isn't that on your own?
It can be a little bit isolating, yes.
So you've got someone who's expecting
But there's plenty of classes and there's plenty of people there to make friends with if you put yourself out. There's also those people that glare at you because you've sat on their spin bike and they've had that spin bike in the same seat for the last 10 years. And they glare and then it makes you uncomfortable. And you say, sorry, if I sat in the wrong place. And they go, no.
Get a private gym.
Yeah. Get your gym built at home, lovey.
Yeah, in the garage where it's cold.
Absolutely. But no, generally gyms are obviously it's an individual thing, but a lot of them do good classes and people are nice. Most of them.
You always feel good though when you leave, don't you? I mean, during as well, maybe.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
I feel good when I leave.
Feel good when you leave. Feel so
but that's
much better
not
when
because I'm leaving. That's the endorphins you've got.
Yes. Did you know that relationships that start in a gym generally don't last longer than the gym?
Really? Is that true?
Because the endorphins and
Is
the
this a
feel good.
joke?
No, this is true. So a lot of the time when couples meet in a gym and they meet because they work out together, one of the reasons that they find each other attractive is because the feel good hormones that are rushing through their body that's linked to exercise is then also linked to that person. And then when the exercise stops, it could be injury or something like that, then suddenly there's a discrepancy between how they felt about the person when they exercised and how they feel about the person now.
Is it because also like in the gym, they're sweaty, but then actually you realise they're sweaty like all the time? You haven't got the excuse and then you think, I'm ditching you, love.
No, Steve. No, it's not.
There's nothing wrong with sweating. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Bit of sweat.
Nice.
Lots of people doing New Year's resolutions are going to sweat.
And that's what we like to do, sweat the statistics. So do you have any more, Jessica?
Long term, only about 8% manage to stick to their New Year's resolutions and keep them. Now, sadly, these statistics are quite vague. I haven't got the really good insight into whether that's because they do the smaller steps, but we do know that people that make smaller goals, achievable goals, much more realistic, and then build on them are much more likely to succeed than somebody that says, I'm going to go to the gym 5 times a week for the rest of the year.
You can't do that.
It's not that you can't. It's just that
impossible.
You're setting expectations that are likely to fail. Let's set ourselves up for success. So that 8% are probably the people that have set themselves up for success.
Set yourself up to win. Oh, I think that's quite high,
I think that's
keep
quite
it
high.
going for a year.
But
That's
1
well
in 10
done.
people are probably good at goal setting. And that's the key here is there's lots of things that we're going to cover off. It is possible to stick to your New Year's resolution. By listening to this podcast, you can be the 1 in 10 rather than the 9 in 10 that come a cropper.
We want to be part of that 8%. Well done to them.
Yeah.
At the moment, can't see how they do it, but by the end of this podcast,
We'll
instead of
uncover the
thinking they're
mystery.
the hateful 8, you'll be like, they're the great 8.
Oh, nice.
Come
You
up with
practiced that. It's not even
That's
on the
on the
script
spot.
either. That was
I
good.
was out last night when I was New Year's Eve.
Brain's working incredibly well.
So why do you think we have these New Year's resolutions then? I think, sort of, it's 0101 on the date. It's a fresh
The
start.
reset button.
I know it gives me permission in November when I should have been doing it to sort of, I'll do it in January. I will have that extra liqueur, thanks, Auntie.
There is something to be said for that fresh start, the reset button. Also, possibly, not saying everybody has, but there's an amount of overindulgence at Christmas. And almost, you know what? I'm full up to here. I've drunk up to here. I've socialised up to here. And now I need to wipe the slate clean and get off to a better footing. So I think that could be part of it too.
I saw some adverts actually in October and November. I think they were for personal trainers. They were really good. They were saying New Year's resolutions start today, right? So you won't put on the weight. So you'll be the same as you are now.
Yeah.
You still have the fun at Christmas.
Yeah.
But you start January the same weight you are as on Halloween. And then it's all improvement rather than...
Oh, I like it.
Clever. I like that. So desire for improvement.
Yeah. We just want to get that bit better. I think the world has always been, and us as humans with the brains that we've got, always want to be able to be that much better. And I think that's a good thing. I also think that it depends on why we want that improvement. And as long as it's an internal desire to be better.
Not for other people, you mean?
Not for other people. And it doesn't come from a place of self-loathing. Recognising actually that you're good enough. But if you want to be better, that's good. There's more that the world can offer. We don't want to stagnate. Go out there and make things happen. Awesome.
It is great, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's great when you keep it up.
I think it's the ability that we can make a choice to change our lives. And if you want to do it on New Year's Day, then start it on New Year's Day. Because some people are saying, oh, don't set New Year's resolutions. And I think, do what you want, but let's set you up to make sure that whenever you choose to do it, October, November, January, February.
Every day's the start of a new year, though, really, isn't it?
I think so.
Every day can be the start of a new life.
So. Get back on that bandwagon. Go chase it down.
I'll tell you what, I was really miserable when I pre-recording.
Your level of miserable is not that miserable, but yeah, you were a bit.
Well, I was
you were a bit down
about.
the dumps.
But now, actually, I can't wait for this to be over, as you can't either, listener, because I want to go out and be better. You've remotivated me.
I'm going to be better. What's your be better then?
We should try and be a better person.
Better person.
I'm a grumpy bugger sometimes, aren't I? Right. But not deep down, I wouldn't say. So resolutions always also provide a structured way of achieving your goal, perhaps, don't they? Because you've got a start date.
Yes, so we have, they do if done properly. Yeah. If done properly. So, but I think also because so many people join in the New Year's resolutions, that does give you that support network. There's noise around happening, the gym memberships, and there's noise around that, and there's encouragement and there's support because people expect it. We're doing it together. That's quite a nice thing. So another reason why people set up New Year's resolutions is because you're not alone. Race to the end of time. I don't know. Why do I not know any words other than the first little bit?
It appears you don't know the tune either.
That's just my bad singing. I know the tune really well. I just can't communicate it. Yeah, but that's another reason why, is because actually I might as well join in when everyone else is peer pressure.
Yeah.
You said you were going to give up the fags. You said you were going to give up the vaping. You said you were going to go on that diet. You said you were going to start exercising. You said you were going to get better with money. Now is the time.
Let's do it. So what sort of... Go on.
You have to want it yourself. Yeah.
So
back to that. Don't do it for others. Do it for yourself.
You have to go out there and get what you want.
Get what you want. What you want. Yes.
So what could influence our success with our resolutions, whether they fail or
understanding why we're doing it. So we have pull factors and we have push factors. Pull is when we go towards something, and push factor is when we go away from something. These are the sort of the good and the bad reasons. So if we take, I don't know, perhaps losing some timber, then a push factor would be I want to move away from my clothes not fitting, my jeans are too tight, I haven't got anything to wear, I don't feel good when I look in the mirror. And pull factors would be, I want to get back in that little black dress. Oh, I'm going to look amazing when I get out the shower and look in the mirror. All those the nice things. People actually are motivated different ways, and you need to work out how you're motivated. So it's useful to have knowledge about what the push and pull factors are around your New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
And which ones really stand out and make you magnetize, pull you into them to really create the change, and then be able to create reminders everywhere for that. So don't just write it down once, but, stick it on your fridge.
Around your house?
Yeah, put it around your house, perhaps have it on your screensaver on your phone, set it up as a bit of a daily reminder. You're going to smash today. You've got 10 minutes of yoga to do today because you want to be, I don't know, get your leg over your head so that you can be more flexible than your daughter and be competitive. I have no idea. But
That's it. So also reminding yourself why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Why you're going through the pain, potentially.
Yeah.
Which doesn't have to be physical pain. It could be mental pain of missing out.
So with smoking, it would be rather than you might have quit smoking because you want to move away from perhaps lung cancer or all the bad, dark, dreary stuff, which, there's lots and lots of dark, dreary, but it doesn't necessarily work. The fag packets are covered in pictures of hideousness. It doesn't stop people and everything else. Envisage people crying around your funeral when you're 62 or something horrendous because of smoking. Or pull factors of, I gain freedom from stress about when I'm going to have the next cigarette. I'm going to gain money, which I can then spend on an extra holiday or get a car that I want, or all these different pull factors. I'm going to smell lovely. I'm going to have freedom from needing to exit and stand outside in the freezing cold.
Yeah.
So it's just thinking which ones really motivate me and having those as regular reminders, move towards them.
And what you could do with that financial saving instead.
Yes.
Like a holiday.
Book a holiday.
You could go on a holiday.
That's going to be one of my New Year's
20 quid,
resolutions.
isn't it, for cigarettes now, I think.
That's madness. I mean, not madness. It's good but whoa, it's a lot of money.
Isn't it? If you're anyway, I won't go into that. But it is a lot of money. So you probably could, after 6 months, have a holiday, a decent one.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Well, we still haven't finished that bit.
Go on then.
Scroll back.
I was thinking about smoking. I had to scroll on.
Get away from smoking. You were asking, and we were focusing on what makes New Year's resolutions more successful.
Yeah.
And how we set ourselves up for success. So the aim is to have a goal, but break it down into much smaller goals.
Oh, chunking.
Chunking, yeah. Let's not start by thinking and spending every day thinking, I don't know, I need to lose 5 stone. Instead, what am I going to do today that's going to make me move towards that goal each time? It can be a daily little habit, a weekly habit. It can just be something small, but make it small, make it achievable. And every time you achieve it, perhaps you say, I'm going to, you might say, if you're saying I've got to lose 5 stone, I'm suddenly waffling. I'm going to lose 5 stone, that's because my brain's going into imaginary mode. I no longer need to do it. You then work out all the different ways that you can do it. I would get some help. Slowly is the best way. I think £1 a week is the most that you want to lose in order to keep it off.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you lose more than that, you get the
You're
hunger
more likely
pains.
to put it back on again. And put more back on again. So you're more likely to yo-yo. So although obviously if you lose £4 in a month, you feel, ooh. But the way I describe goals and achieving your New Year's resolution is if you had a roll of toilet paper, that is your goal. Yes? So a goal, achieving your goal is a roll of toilet paper.
Explain.
Well, people think 5 stone is your Aldi 12 pack of toilet paper, really.
Mm-hmm.
But every day that you do something positive towards that goal, whether that be walking the extra bit of the bus stop or parking your car further away or using the stairs instead of the elevator or choosing something, the healthier option for dinner, every time you do that, that is 1 sheet of toilet paper. Now, you wouldn't notice that 1 sheet of toilet paper from a pack of 12.
No.
You wouldn't even, you're just like, oh, it's nothing. But it's an achievement. And by the time you've put all those sheets of toilet paper together for 1 month, 2 months, 6 months, suddenly you are well on your way.
It really adds up.
Yes, but you don't notice that 1 sheet, but you have to find ways to acknowledge the sheet to be able to pat yourself on the back and go, yes, today is a sheet of toilet paper.
That is really sheet advice. It's not, it's great advice.
Well, whatever, right?
That's great. No, but if you've only got 1 sheet, then you do notice it, don't you?
if you've only got one sheet, yes.
So, perspective.
But most people have at least 365 sheets.
Yeah.
So therefore, a little bit at a time really adds up. Small steps, big changes.
The power of marginal gains.
The penny can look after the pennies and the pounds look after themselves, all that sort of stuff.
That's it. The overuse of cliches becomes marginal over time. Brilliant. Well, those are all some things, I think.
Yeah.
Like willpower.
Yes.
Just keep going. No
Just
matter
keep
how
swimming.
big or small, keep going.
Yes.
Got to be
Just
relentless.
Relentless. Resilience is one of it as well. Not getting derailed and helping yourself and having tools to be able to keep yourself on track. Having that support system around you. Finding people with a common goal. One of the good things about the internet is that it breaks down barriers and you get to reach more people. Doing it publicly often helps people to achieve it. And I know there's a lot of people that, let's say, giving up smoking. Oh, I've tried to give up smoking 7 times. My friends, my family are bored of me saying these things. But actually, if they're good friends and family, they will support you no matter how many attempts it takes. Each time is one step closer. And even if you just give up for 4 weeks, 8 weeks, that's a whole lot better than spending that time doing bad habits.
It is?
Yeah.
So even if you do fail in the first 6 weeks, like 8%
Well, at least you've given it a go and you've done 6 weeks or 7 weeks of good habits.
Well, that's a year over 10 years, isn't it?
Then you could have a few weeks off and decide to go again.
Yeah. We have to give ourselves a break sometimes, don't we?
I think so.
We can't just keep doing everything brilliant. Even though you probably would have got about umpteen self-help books over Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, people tend to give them to me.
It's when people have gone out and they've bought their journals or their planners and they fill in the first week or the first month amazingly and then nothing. That's me. I have a lot of journals that I've started and then, I'm so disorganised.
Forgot day 2.
Yeah.
Why do people give me so many self-help books?
Don't you quite like all that stuff, though? I mean, I haven't bought you any, so...
Are they hinting at something?
You don't need... I think you're beyond help, Steve. I've already had this conversation with you. I wouldn't bother wasting my money on a self-help book for you.
Yeah. Can't help yourself. And
there's my empathetic, lovely soft side.
That was nice. But that only comes out after 3 to 5 years, doesn't it, Jess? So anyone who was to see you on a professional level, you'd get the nice.
Oh,
nice
yeah.
Jess.
Absolutely.
Okay, I think we should go to a little break now.
And now a message from our sponsors. Jess, Steve, there are no sponsors. This is embarrassing.
Hello, welcome back. We were talking about New Year's resolutions.
We are.
Before the break. I just want to touch on something now called the marshmallow test.
Oh, I like this test.
Quite often people touch my belly and say, "Is that a marshmallow?" Were you in Ghostbusters? And I'd say, no.
I was in Ghostbusters, but it's not a marshmallow.
Who are you going to call? Anyway, this was developed by Walter Miskell at Stanford University. And what happens is they had a small room and there's a child in it and they put one marshmallow right in front of them. All big, plump and soft. And you just want to shove it in your gob, don't you? Right? And they said, right, we're going to leave you for 5 minutes and there's nothing else in this room. There's no podcast equipment. There's no magazines because it was the 70s. There's no magazines. Nothing.
No wooden blocks.
Nothing to play with. No jigsaws. Boring. There's just you, a table.
And a
marshmallow. And your saliva glands are going, it's going to taste so good. And then they say, if you look at that and don't eat it, when I come back in 5 minutes, if it's still there, I'll give you another marshmallow. So then you'd have 2. Think of that.
Yay.
So obviously most of the kids just ate the marshmallow.
Yes.
Because grown-ups...
It's too tempting.
Grown-ups can lie.
Can't resist temptation. Willpower.
Yeah. But the ones that did delay their gratification got 2 double bubble, 2 marshmallows. They were very happy. And then they tracked those children throughout their life, and it turned out they grew up wealthier, thinner, and they had higher SAT scores, which is we have them here now, don't we?
Standardised attainment scores.
Yeah. Later in life, which
But this
is all
bit,
good.
next bit is the important bit, actually.
Well, do you want to go through that then?
Okay.
You're the important one.
Oh, well, I like this bit. So some of this has been debunked.
I love a bit of debunking.
It is true that a lot of children will choose to eat the marshmallow. And actually, in terms of the society that we live now, it'd be quite interesting because we do like our instant gratification. So it relates really nicely to our New Year's resolutions. We're not prepared to wait for the effects to take hold. Thus, my toilet paper that you said was sheet, which it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was excellent.
It's a really good example of actually how instant gratification doesn't work and you have to keep on counting up your sheets. But yeah, the predictive nature of it has... So they found that the wealthier, thinner and higher SAT scores for the kids that waited out and didn't eat the one and didn't go for instant gratification. But that actually, those children that could wait, it was related to the socioeconomic status.
Not entirely, though. It wasn't
Not entirely, but there's definitely... We have to use the example with caution.
With caution.
But I do think that there is definitely truth in the fact that if you are prepared to wait, if you are prepared to stick at something, put the time in and put the effort in, perhaps go through a bit of pain when your brain's saying, eat the marshmallow, eat the marshmallow. And not listen to that voice inside your head and instead listen to the voice that says, ooh, patience and you will get stronger. Bit like Karate Kid. Wax on, wax off. Why am I doing this? You're going to get bigger, you're going to get stronger, you're going to get the results. You just got to have faith. So it does apply with money, doesn't it, Steve?
It does. Well, delayed gratification, it definitely makes you wealthier. Definitely.
So go into what do you mean by that?
So say you've got 100 quid.
Yeah.
You could go out for dinner.
Yeah.
For 2.
Yum.
Right. You'd have a lovely time. And by that night, it'll be over, except for the indigestion, maybe. Or you could invest that in your pension.
Yeah.
This is delayed gratification. Say you're 30, right? Put 100 quid in. You'd get £25, 20% in basic rate tax relief added by the government. You might get a bit more if you were a higher rate taxpayer. And then that would be invested. And then that would grow over time, tax-free, for 30 years, say. And it gets infinitely more. Not infinitely, but a lot.
A lot more.
Yeah, I had to check myself.
So actually, we could take ourselves out for dinner several times over by the time we actually need to use that pot of money.
You could. That's it. And you'd help with your New Year's resolution of not being so fat.
Excellent. Win, win, win.
That's. I haven't thought about this actually. Doubling up New Year's resolutions, how that could help.
Yeah.
All with
things like not ordering takeaways.
Yeah.
Or only ordering takeaways once a month or something. That would, and then you could put the pennies towards your pension, and you could put the pennies towards, and you'd also be losing some timber probably, because usually home cooking is a bit better than eating out. Not always, but quite often.
Depends who's home cooking.
It does. I'm quite good at home. I made a smashing dinner the other night.
Did you? What was it? Noodles or a sausage pot? Or...
No, it was... Those are the nicknames for my children. Big shout out to Aurora. She asked me to mention her name today.
Hello!
And although her name's Aurora, often she gets called Sausage Pot or Hot Pot or Noodle Face. Which I don't know why. They just are. I think probably because I like food.
My mum called me Pudding.
Pudding, yeah.
Oh, hello, Pudding.
Yeah, I should probably adopt that one. That seems a lot nicer than Hot Pot. Or Noodle Face. Noodle Face.
Oh.
Anyway, I don't know where I went
They're
before
great,
that.
great loving names. I like them. They're good. So yeah, delayed gratification is important when he's thinking of money, but it's not just about investing. It's also, if we want something now, we might go into debt to get it.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. Oh, I want it now. But if you'd saved up for it, instead of paying interest to some company or something, you'd be earning interest whilst you're saving up for it.
Yeah.
And then if you delay that one thing once, if you're always getting stuff on credit, you're in a
Debt cycle.
cycle, aren't you? Whereas if you go, right, this time I'm not doing it, I'm going to save up, I'm going to be the winner, people are going to pay interest to me.
That feels good.
Yeah, and then I'm going to hold the cash, and then I'm going to be like a hawk when there's some kind of sale on, and I'm going to fly in and get the best price as well.
That's good.
Because I've got the money. I'm a cash buyer. Right?
That's a great feeling.
That can put you in a better position.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jess, how can we fix this? How can we help ourselves get over these issues?
From a financial perspective.
From a financial perspective.
You're asking the wrong person.
Well, I'm doing a
I should be
rhetorical
asking
question.
you. Steve, what can we do about this? How do we make life easier, reduce our mental load, and hit some financial resolutions for the new year? What are your top tips?
Automation.
Oh, automation.
When we think we have to make a decision, when we have to make a decision, it's hard, and we're just as likely to say no sometimes.
That's true.
If we automate it, so we make one decision and then it's happening every month or week or whatever you choose, then pretty soon you might forget. And it's just part of your normal spending that you make. Or
normal saving pattern.
Exactly. But the money coming out of your bank and into a savings account is part of your normal savings pattern and expenditure.
And it works really well because all those companies where you sign up for subscriptions are banking on the fact that you keep that mentality of if it's automated, it's easy and you don't go and check. So make it work in your favour and take it out for your savings, for your long-term plan, for all your good financial goals. But take this as a nudge to go and check all those subscriptions.
Spot on, mate.
That you might not even know about.
These things that these devious companies use, these psychological tricks, we can use them on ourselves.
Yes, let's do it.
For benefit rather than
you've done 3 months of free and then suddenly
their benefit.
You're paying for something that you probably don't even use anymore.
Yeah, when you forgot.
Yeah.
I hate that, when it comes out of your bank account. And it goes beep, and you're like, oh,
I need to cancel that. Oh, I need to cancel that. And then you never get around to it.
Last decade. Yeah, really annoying. Keep the goal in mind. Eyes on the prize.
That's really important.
Think about, I'm a bit of a daydreamer. It's nice just to think about what you're aiming for, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Daydreaming's actually a really good quality to have.
Is it?
Yeah, it's really good for your mental state. But like you said, you can use it for imagining the goal, visualising the goal, what it's going to look like, feel like once you get there.
And I think the more you do, that's what athletes do, isn't it?
Yeah, we want you to skip down the yellow brick road, not drag yourself down there as if it's painful.
Yeah, this is how it's going to go. If something goes wrong, this is what I'm going to do. So you're prepared. Also, I think setting times when you're going to review it. So you say to yourself, I'm setting this up, I'm doing it.
Yep.
And I'm not allowed to change it until X date, June.
Yep.
April, whatever it might be. There is no way I will countenance any change whatsoever. If I did, I'm letting myself down. Right? And then you're sort of shelving it in your mind, aren't you?
I also think it's worth, though, keeping a bit of a log on how you succeed. So even if you just monitored the good stuff, like each month, the fact that you have put away £150, there are apps that you can get, or even, if you're me, when I was on a Get Fit stage, my friend bought me a picture and I coloured in every time I hit a certain target. And so my target got bigger and bigger, or my results got bigger and bigger. And I had this visual representation every time I went into my kitchen of the success that I was experiencing. So you can have the same with your savings.
Nice. Should we give ourselves rewards?
Why not? I think perfectly reasonable to give yourself rewards, not rewards that are detrimental to your goal. That's a bit backward in moving forwards.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to pat yourself on the back, but those rewards can be small or big. I think the most important part is remembering to pat yourself on the back. Say, you know what? Good job. I just did something that's going to help me move towards those goals. Make every day better. And don't compare yourself to others. No, comparison is the loss of joy. My favourite statement.
The thief of joy.
Oh, honestly, don't compare yourself to other people. Compare yourself to your own situation last week, last month, last year, and just keep on working towards putting yourself in a better situation.
That's a big thing in investing, you know. So people have investment funds or portfolios, and they go, "Well, what are you benchmarking this against?" And so that might be, I don't know, the average of investments in that sector.
Yeah.
For example. And there's tons of them, right? And investment companies, they aren't daft. They tend to benchmark against ones they're probably going to beat because it looks good.
Yes.
That's cheeky, isn't it?
That is a bit cheeky.
Yeah. Anyway, there's literally thousands of benchmarks. The only one that matters is your one.
Yeah.
Your personal benchmark. Is it getting me to where I want to go?
Yeah, very tempting, especially in finance, or actually in all walks of life when we compare ourselves and benchmark, is to benchmark against something completely unrealistic that has been achieved by either luck and chance or by spurious methods. So best thing to do is just accept that it's highly unlikely that you're going to win the lottery. Let's not work our life around the fact that we're not going to win it, but let's work towards being sensible and achieving good things, small, consistently, so we can all walk out with our pack of 12 toilet papers.
That's it. Accountability partner.
Oh, I love an accountability
I bet you're
partner.
great at that, aren't you?
I do like holding people accountable. Not
You
saying
do,
I
'cause you've
need
got this,
people
like-
to hold me accountable too, though. I have a buddy up. This is what I want to do. Can you call me and check that I've done it, or can you prod me and remind me that I need to do it?
You've got a look. You have.
My eyes. Yeah.
Well, it's sort of. I think you quite enjoy it, really.
I do like coaching and that accountability piece. But you don't need a coach. I mean, you can get a coach, Jess Taylor, but you don't need a coach.
Any
for a
form
lot
of
of stuff.
transport, would you?
A friend, a buddy, a PT person, but somebody that is going to hold you accountable. But it can be your family member. It can be your dog. Go for more walks.
How can your dog hold you accountable?
Looks at you with those big eyes and says, "You have not taken me for my 1 hour walk today. Come on, put the coat on. I know it's raining. Let's go." I talk to my dogs. They talk to me.
Oh, no, I wasn't doing that. I was just thinking about some dogs that I've gone to take for a walk. It's raining.
Oh,
you
yeah.
open the door.
And they run back
they
inside.
Just they go like this. They put a paw out.
No, my dogs wouldn't even put a paw. They just
Feels
look.
it's cold. And
I just say, "No, we're going anyway. You'll like it when we get going." And we get going. And then their ears are pinned down. They're like, "No, I still don't like it."
Okay, so we're nearing the end now. So we all need to get on with our New Year's Day and smash our resolutions.
Smash our resolutions little bit by little bit.
And everybody's resolution that is listening to this, no matter when it is, should be to leave a review.
Yay!
For their podcasters.
Steve and Jess would be really grateful if you'd leave them a review on wherever you listen to your podcasts. If they run a star system, please give Juggling Mind and Money more stars than the Milky Way.
Okay, Jess, you've got a special song to remind people to leave a review. Take it away.
No, now I'm on the spot. That's only because I filmed the time when you press play with silly songs like "Agadoo, do, leave a review." But I did it more tuneful when I did it.
Agadoo, do.
Leave a review.
Brilliant. So they'll all be reaching for their phones now, leaving a review. And
5
whatever.
stars.
Huh?
5 stars.
5 stars. So
5
we
stars.
accept with words.
Yeah.
because then we can read words out.
Yeah.
5 stars is nice.
Christmas socks. Can people send in photos to us of their Christmas
And
socks?
for Sockology, because of
best festive socks ever. One of my meetings the other day, they had Christmas socks on, which were quite tame. But he said it wasn't actually on purpose. It was because it was the end of the washing when your basket is full of odd socks, and the Christmas socks are the last resort.
Yes, we've got millions of people here in suspended disbelief that we're recording this on New Year's Day.
But we are, though.
Of course he had
But
his
we
Christmas
still
socks
need-
on.
Oh, okay. That's a very good point. Yes. It was on purpose because it was Christmas.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because it was
Shut up
Boxing
now,
Day.
Jess. Told you need to kick me. You need one of those cattle prodder things.
You'll be permanently electrocuted.
Oh, see, I'm going to drink tea, so I shut up.
Anyway, so New Year's resolutions, whatever yours are, find someone else who's got a similar one, do it with them. You probably give yourself a better chance of achieving it.
Go at it. Keep going. Even if you fall off the bandwagon, jump back on. Jump
back on. Keep going. Try and be in that 8%. But hey, if you're not, don't worry.
Perhaps, with all this podcast and everyone that listens, and because they're all going to take lots of notes of what we've said, that 8% might turn into 9% next time they do
That'd be lovely.
they
I'd
do a
love
study. And they'll be like, why are you so successful? And they'll be like, oh, it's the Steve and Jess podcast.
I don't care whether it's percentage difference or one person's good enough for me. Then
I'll take one
we've
person.
done a great thing.
Even if that person's me, I'm going to stick to my New Year's resolutions this year.
So whether you keep your resolution for 10 minutes, 10 weeks, 10 months, or 10 years, you were good enough last year and you'll be good enough this year.
Even better this year.
I love that. That was so good. Anyway, happy 2026, everybody.
Happy 2026.
See you next fortnight. Goodbye.